goddamn fire truck.
That's funny.
We call it stuff, like calling him.
Oh yeah, I'm live by the way. So everybody, if they catch the replay, they're gonna hear it. It's funny. That was good. Where do you want to go to it? Ah. What?
My fucking fire truck.
You seeing in action?
Yeah, how the fuck is that?
Hey, how are you gonna steal a fire truck?
Call the fire department, told them there was a fire. And then I go like this.
Oh. Hi guys, I'm T with Tarrant Talks. So I'm just gonna do some live streams for a little bit. I'm not doing the signs today. I might start doing them tomorrow. It all depends. But if you guys catch the replay to this, like, share, subscribe. Hey, how are you? You know what? I can't even read your name because it's in weird writing. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't been live for like a week. But I'm kind of not kind of, but I am on a traveling adventure. Becoming a snowbird. Isn't that what they're called? Snowbirds? I'm going south for the winter. So Festus might pop in. Festus is my mom. Oh yeah, if you guys hear any like noise in the background, it's just Grand Theft Auto. Nothing too serious. No, you're good. You don't gotta turn it off. You can play it. It's fun.
Turn that off.
No, it's funny. Keep it on. You never know. People might think I'm up to something big. Really, I'm not. You never know, though. You never know with me. Oh, first, were you just spraying water while you're driving down the road?
Hmm?
Hmm. Who's Mr. J? You have to turn your camera on before I let you up, because I don't want to be porn bombed. I'm not gonna let you up on panel unless you turn your camera on. Okay, don't be a weirdo. Oops.
Oh God, I didn't know we had to have like some security thing going on here.
Well, I just don't want my channel to get porn bombed.
Yeah, no, I get it. As long as you ain't put me up when I was camming up.
No. That's why I brought you up when you took your picture down.
So what are you doing with the tarot cards?
I do readings. I do readings for myself. I do collector readings. You can ask a question.
I don't know too much about you. I've seen you on Poon's panel quite a few times. They
Yeah.
call you Miss T.
Yep. They also flip me a lot of shit over there on that channel, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of drama over there. To be fair.
Yes. Yeah, GD, you sure can. Mr. J, did you have a question you would like to ask?
Sure, I would like to ask you a question. What cards are you reading?
Well, I have my Oracle cards, the Wisdom of the House of Night. These ones are Oracle cards.
Let's go Oracle cards.
Okay. I also have some Moonology Oracle cards too.
We can go which one. Which one do you prefer?
Well, I already got these ones out, and I'd have to climb down and dig them out of a box.
Alright, so go with the ones that you got.
Okay.
Alright. My thing is, how would my work performance be in 3 weeks?
How will your
Well,
work performance be in 3 weeks?
yeah, let's see what the cards say. The cards are gonna tell me I'm bullshit or not.
GD, I'll get to you after I do this one, okay? So whatever comes out, like I'll pull 3 cards for you. So whatever comes out, honestly, it's up to you.
How I perceive it.
And how you apply it into your life.
Okay, cool.
Fulfillment was the first card out.
What was that one?
Fulfillment?
Oh, is that good or bad?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Well,
What
the cards got explanations behind them, right?
Thank you. But I'm gonna like get all the cards out and then I'll explain it to you.
Alright, cool.
Are you questioning things in your work position?
Oh, no, yeah, my work performance, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, but like, are you questioning like things that might be going on behind the scenes that you're unaware of? Or, with the
Well,
fulfillment coming up, it could be like a hidden promotion or job, like a raise.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Maybe
Um,
a raise. Yeah.
and then like the love card came out also. So, I see it as like, you could be getting a pay raise that, that you're going to be satisfied with, and, it's going to put you in that fulfilling position to where like you're going
That's
to be more comfortable at work, you're going to be more financially stable. Um, maybe you could be getting like could be like a small payout also. I don't know, maybe you could win the lottery. You go listen to Poon's channel. I gave off some random ass lottery numbers earlier. Go play those numbers.
hmm
Um,
Well, that was pretty dope. So I'll take it and run with it and see what happens. I'll let you know.
there could be also like I can also see it as like, there might be some things going on at work that you're not quite comfortable with, you're not quite happy with, like, like people being sketchy, shady. I don't know if you feel
Well,
like people are like out to get you at work or like talking like behind your back or
well, yeah, it seems very reasonable.
um
How long have you been doing the card work?
so I started reading cards myself like I want to say almost a year ago. I just
hmm
fairly recently started going live and doing readings for people.
So, how long have you been doing readings for people?
Well, like on YouTube, not very long, but like I've given other people like that I know of, like friends readings, and like the first time I ever did like live reads on YouTube was on not late Geno's live stream.
Oh, Jeno. Jeno's a good guy.
No, he's not.
You don't think he is?
No,
Why do you say that?
because I have my personal reasons and my personal issues with him, and yeah.
Oh, well, I don't want to get into your personal shit like that. I'm just saying because I really don't know too much about the guy.
Well, I know he does sucker people in, and then if you have direct messages between you guys, he and you piss him off, he'll dox them on the internet, and then try to make it out like, oh, he he tricks people into doxing the messages when he's the one that releases them first. So yeah, but those are my own personal issues with him. So that's why I don't associate with him anymore. And plus, just for the simple reason, he created a troll account under my name and my picture and tried porn bombing 2 other live streams with it. So yeah.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I was just reading the comments.
Oh, let me look at the comments.
Yeah. So
All right, so my question still stands. Do you hate the people that talk to him per se?
to me, hate is a strong word. I don't hate anybody. And
I
I
hope
don't I
I
don't I
hope you don't
don't
hate anybody.
dislike I don't dislike anybody who associates with him. The one thing
hmm
is it is just kind of annoying when people, because I know he sends people over to my live streams to spy and try to get information for him.
Well, I have associated with him in Mr. T's side chat. So do you hate me?
No, but if you're coming, and like I'm not gonna lie, I got this like feeling that you're coming over here to get information and see how I exactly feel about him for him.
No, no. I don't know shit about Jay Leno, to be honest. I don't even know. I don't even know why the fuck him and Poon are fighting. To
Well,
be
because he
honest,
he porn bombed Poon's live stream.
it's going to happen anytime you go on live streaming. And somebody don't like you, it's going to get porn bombed. I've been
Well,
porn bombed on my live stream.
yeah. Well, but I'm going to get back to my live stream, my live reads. So this is something that we should like talk about at a different time.
Uh, could you do a reading on yourself?
Can I do a reading on myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can after I get to GD's question because they've been waiting for a minute.
Yeah. Go for your person who's next.
Okay. You want to mute your mic for me?
Yeah, go. I'll do it right now.
Thank you. Okay, GD, are you still here? Okay. So is the no contact thing like a continuous thing, or is it just here recently? So it's an off and on, in and out type of deal. Yes, Chrissy, you can. No, there's no list over here by TV. Thank you, Chrissy. Um, so it sounds like I don't want to get like too personal just because you know what I mean. It's like your personal business, but have you expressed to her how you feel about her? It's just speaking as like a female, like if a chick is like interested in a guy and she keeps pulling back her energy. It's probably because she's like either A, she's trying to see if you're gonna chase her and really actually like show her interest, or B, she could be super busy. Um, um, or she could also be pursuing options, but I hope that's not the case for you. So the first card that fell out was the Page of Swords. And that just, speaks on like the non like consistent communication that you guys are going through. And then the moon came out. That could also like indicate, like maybe there's things hidden that you don't know about. Maybe she's, like going through some things. It also means illusions. Like she could have mixed feelings about this situation. If and then like the King of Swords fell out. So like honestly, like where she said she just wants our friendship, I wouldn't push it. Just continue to be her friend and let it grow at that. Because if you're trying to pursue her and she said she just wants to be friends, don't be like so like persistent. Like be persistent about it, but in like a non like pushy way, if that makes sense. Because with the moon card that came out, it talks about confusion also. To be confused on how to like properly communicate one's feelings. Because the King of Swords is like precise, like straightforward communication. Could be a little harsh. The Sun card came out, and maybe she's like confused on her feelings about the situation. Hey Festus, thanks for coming in. Like honestly, where you told her that, honestly, where you told her you needed time and space to move on, like that, like even if you still do have feelings for her, that probably like just totally like killed it for her. And that's probably why she's not like in communication with you. But if you still have feelings for her and you still want to pursue a relationship with her, then that's on your part on reaching out. Because it's like the Page of Cups, because you're unsure on like, because the Cups energies speak about like love, relationships, that type of thing, emotions, feelings. So you might want to reach out to her and like actually like tell her how you really feel if it's something you want to pursue with her. Like, and I understand like where you're coming from when you told her you needed time and space to move on. After you told her how you felt. Um, um, Hold on, I'll pull a couple cards on that. The Chariot, so it's like it's gonna be on both parties on whether or not it wants to come about into like a relationship, and it's on both of your guys' terms, but mainly it's gonna be like on your side. If you put in the work and effort to like reach out to her and tell her how you feel, then yeah, it could go in a positive direction as coming back together as a relationship. Um, you know, but like also like she also told you she just wanted a friendship. So maybe she's not ready for a relationship. Maybe she's like taking time to work on herself. But if you wanted to come back together, it's gonna have to be on mutual terms. It's something that you're not gonna be able to force. And yeah, the cards may give you advice on like exactly like what steps you could take and like how to like work on yourself and whatnot to like bring it back together in a relationship. But in all actuality, like she has to be willing to do it too. Like you're welcome. So, but like if it's like honestly something you really want to pursue with her, then reach out to her and tell her how you feel. But then again, if she says she just still wants a relationship, then I wouldn't pursue it any further. I would just, pull your energy back so she can't manipulate your feelings and your emotions to take advantage of you. um, yeah, Vibes TV, I will get to you. Chrissy, are you still in the live chat? Okay, so this is the order I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do Vibes TV, Chrissy, Sterling Davis, if they're still in the chat. Um, Malia, I don't see any previous comments for you. Okay, so I'm gonna do Vibe TV's and then I'm gonna do Chrissy's. I'm hoping it don't fall that way and dox you. I don't want to dox you. General love reading for Vibe TV. Oh, hold on. I had my cards upside down. Got the Knight of Swords come out. No, the King of Swords, my bad. The King of Swords is like somebody who comes off, they know what they want, they're gonna take the action to do it. Very swift, like calculated steps. King of Swords. Knight of Wands. Queen of Coins. Three of Cups. From the cards that came out, so we got the Four of Wands on top. Nine of Coins. Three of Cups. Queen of Coins. Nine of Wands, and then the King of Swords. So it's like you are very well like calculated. You know what you want. You're going after it. I don't know if you have like a particular person in mind. Maybe you have a couple options that you need to like really think through and really decide. Okay, on which one to go after. Who's gonna be a beneficial completion to your life, like somebody who's you know complete you but also benefits you, like it's like an equal give and take, because the Four of Wands like talks about like two people coming in, like coming together. Maybe put yourself out there and maybe go to like public events. Who knows, you might run into your dream sweetheart at a public event. Dating apps aren't like, I'm not a fan of dating apps. I think they bring more problems than anything. That's where people become stalkers and harass you and but like maybe go out to some like public get-togethers and go to concerts, or I don't know if you go to the bar, just put yourself out there like more like so in the community, or go out more and go for a walk, go hang out at the park. Yeah, that kind of like happened in a lot of areas with COVID. Like because the King of Wands came out, and then the Death card on top of that. So maybe you're gonna stop keeping yourself like cooped up in the house all the time. Maybe you're gonna be more adventurous. Heck, who knows? Maybe travel. Traveling is always good for people. um, but also like in the same aspect of like with COVID like shutting things down, there's still a lot of things going on. There's still a lot of like public get-togethers. Um, because I used to think everything was dead too, and like there was nothing going on. But yeah, like once you bring yourself out of your own isolation and comfort, and actually like start walking around, like finding events to go to, you'll realize there's a lot more opened up in the world than what's not opened up. But like also like in the process, like as you're like waiting, like waiting to find like, you know, somebody you're interested or, you know, that type of thing. Also like work on yourself. Try and keep your vibe high all the time. Don't rush it. Don't get stuck in your head like, how come I haven't found somebody? Because that's just going to delay that process more. Because like the more negative thinking you have of any situation, the more negative it's going to be. Sorry if my camera's like a little crooked. I'm like literally holding my phone up with my big toe. And like in going out, it's like it's not like it's also like very good for yourself, like just to get fresh air and be around people and socialize. Because holy cow, the whole COVID thing, it took my socialization skills away. Yeah. And and maybe the reason why you haven't found like the right interesting person that you want to like bring into your life is, maybe because you're still healing from like past heartbreak, resentment, any negative feelings, try and get the why me's, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas out of your head. Um, and try and like find the positive out of like any negative situation that you like have ever experienced in your life. I know that's easier said than done, but I have my phone. and also like with going out, just be careful like who you give like your information to. There's people that are a little cray cray out there nowadays. And always watch your drinks. Don't ever set them down at a bar. You don't want to get roofied.
I do.
Yes, Chrissy, give me like 1 second. Vibes TV, I hope that resonated with you. Yeah, just don't rush it. Continue to work on yourself. And when it'll happen in the right moment at the right time. Probably when you least expect it, you're gonna walk past like the love of your life and you're gonna be set. It could be like a person from your past, like could be somebody you don't know. It could be somebody of a complete different ethnic background. Oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time talking tonight. Okay, Chrissy, you're up now. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my phone. It keeps falling. What's coming for Chrissy in 2022 for life? Um, so Chrissy, the first card out was the King of Coins in the upright. I don't know if you can. Oh, there's no glare on this card. So it's kind of like, like with the new year coming up, with this, like try and like let go. I don't know if you have like some things that you need to like work on, like maybe past resentment, past baggage. The Seven of Cups, for the new year coming up, you're gonna have options coming at you in love because the Seven of Cups talks about options. Oh, this is like, sorry. But that's the Seven of Cups, that's options. Chrissy Chandler, you've never been in relationships?
I feel like he's saying.
What?
I feel like he's saying.
Right? What do you mean you've never been in a relationship? PayPal rule. I hope I said that right. Chrissy, I'm confused. Like, what do you mean you've never been in a relationship? Hey, Hearts Love Joe. Thanks for that like and that subscribe. You've never been in a relationship, but you're looking for a relationship, but you don't trust people. So the first thing that like comes to my mind when you say that is the reason why you don't trust people is because you don't trust yourself. Because if you don't trust people, then why are you looking for like a love situation? Because if you're looking for a love situation, but you don't trust people, like you're gonna end up in a really shitty relationship in a really bad position. And you're just going to cause more damage and harm to yourself by even looking for a relationship if you don't trust people. Alright, Slub Joe, I'll get to you in a second. Well, if you just keep running into one-night stand situations, like, you are definitely looking in the wrong places for Mr. Right. And I'm just gonna tell you, like, straight up, like, Mr. Right's not gonna come around until you do personal work on yourself and actually, heal things within yourself and actually start to trust yourself and your better judgment. And honestly, like, maybe you give out the perception of, like, you just, because you keep attracting the same type of people in the same circumstances over and over again. And I hate to say this, but I'm just gonna tell you, like, stop freely and easily giving yourself to people like that if you are sick of the one night stand. Like, you can't blame anybody else but yourself for putting yourself in those positions continuously. Like, work on having self-respect, work on knowing your self-worth. Set boundaries with people, stop finding people off dating apps, stop looking for people at bars. Like, actually get to know a person a little bit before you actually, like, you know. Hey, Queen of Swords. Actually, yeah, you can. I'll definitely add you to the list. I think there's 2 more people in front of you. I honestly, like, I don't know, like, everything you've been through, like, but just from what you've said, like, you really need to do some inner work and inner healing and really start trusting yourself before you can, actually really be in a relationship to where you can trust somebody else. So, and definitely, like, work on having, like, higher standards, like, stop settling for less than what you deserve, because it's just gonna get you hurt continuously. But if you work on all those things and actually, like, work on knowing your self-worth and, doing the right things for yourself instead of, just trying to, like, please people or, you know, falling for guys' tricks of, just their sweet. Don't let them whisper sweet nothings in your ear and, let them get in the cookie jar. Then, maybe you'll find the right person to come in for you. Yes, and have self-confidence. Like, that's a big thing. Because guys will take advantage of women who they think are weak-minded. They don't know their worth. And, so I hope that advice I give you can, like, resonate. Like, just do a lot of self-work and self-healing in order to, call in the right person for you. But don't rush it. Healing takes time. You work as a model? You're welcome. You know, and even with you being a model, you should set your standards high. If you're a model, I believe all models should have high standards. They shouldn't, let themselves be so easily taken advantage of, especially by the industry itself. Maybe that's like a place to reflect and look back on is like, how is the industry treating you? Like, are you being walked on? Are you being taken advantage of? Are you doing, model shoots and stuff that you don't feel comfortable with and are against your morals, your standards, and who you are as a person? If you don't like it just because it pays good money doesn't mean you have to put yourself in situations where it destroys your morals and your character. Like, so Rule, are you still in here? Oh, I'm sorry, Zeneb. Parul, I'll get to you after I do Zeneb. I hope I'm saying your name right. I could not be. And then I'm gonna do Heart's Love. Okay, so here's the list. I'm gonna do Zeneb's, and then Paul Rules, and then Heart's Love. Queen of Swords, if you're still in here, yes, you can. I'm like sweating. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to turn off the heater. I'm just gonna reset. Thank you. um. Okay. Just hopefully my phone don't like flop over, face down. Okay. Esther, you will be after. Okay, Mr. T, I will definitely come over to your channel and when I'm done with these. I take it you got some information. You need to talk to me about, okay. Okay. Zeneb, are you guys like in communication? Or is it like an off and on thing? Or it is? No shit. Sorry guys, it's really storming where I'm at. So I take it like it's been an ex relationship. After the last fight, if it's been off. Okay, so just like some like honest like advice on that, like if it's an on and off relationship where you guys fight like that, I honestly like it sounds like it's becoming a Shruti, you will be after. Wait, who did? Hold on. I just forgot my list, guys. Sorry. So I am doing Zeneb, Paul Rule, Queen of Sakshi, and then Queen of Swords, and then Shruti. And it's long distance. Like long distance relationships can work if everybody, like if both of you guys, are like on the same page and it's mutual agreement. But make sure like, oh wait, hold on. Shruti, I'm sorry. So Esther Chan is before you and then you. Sorry. Like if it's like, I don't know how young you guys were, but if there's like been fighting and it sounds like it was like sounds like it's like not too long ago. Like honestly, like if there's more fighting and arguing going on and you guys are not getting along, honestly, I do just save yourself the heartache and not even do it. Especially if it's a long distance relationship and you guys don't trust each other, you guys could be constantly like accusing each other of cheating, like if there's not trust there. Um, maybe it's best that you explore different options. And I honestly like I would just like try and like work on yourself before you try and reconcile with this person. Actually like openly express your feelings and how you feel about them. See if it's like on the same page and see if it's something they want also. Before you try and like take it into a full relationship. But if you guys do personal healing, like and work on yourselves and then come back together, then if it both works and if it's something you guys both want, then yeah, I don't see why it couldn't be be reconciled. Um, Darlin, the only way you're ever really gonna know how a man feels about you is if you ask him, and if he can't give you an honest answer on exactly how he feels about you, then you don't need to be wasting your time on him. You know what I mean? Because like a mature man and like a man who knows what he wants and knows what he's about and what he brings to the table and what he's looking for, he's not going to be afraid to express his feelings on how he feels towards somebody. He's not going to keep that to himself. And also like with failed relationships, like sometimes you need to look at them as a blessing because not all relationships are meant to last and actually work out. Some of them are brought into your life to teach you a lesson of self-respect, self-worth, self-love. Um, you know, the two swords came out on his on his this is how I see asking cards for people's intentions um people nowadays I see people putting on really good masks on what they want people to believe, and some people are very good manipulators, and with the two swords in reverse it's you're not seeing the situation completely clearly, you're not able to exactly judge his intentions properly. um and I don't know the whole situation, so maybe he's kind of got the wool pulled over your eyes, or maybe you have, the wool pulled over your own eyes and thinking that he's the right one when, 'cause this card in the upright, it's she walks in blind faith, knowing, it's somebody who's on point with their intuition and ready to strike at any given minute on anybody who crosses her. So it's what are you being blind and not being able to see completely clearly with his intentions that's holding you back? And maybe he's not being completely honest with you on what's going on with him. With that two of swords, and so and honestly, you can never really exactly know a person's intentions and get a vibe for their intentions unless you're actually around them and actually spending time with them and you know getting in a close up experience with them. And honestly, if you express your feelings to him and he can't tell you how he feels for you, then wash your hands of it and walk away. Hearts love, Joe, are you still in here? Oh wait. Oops, sorry. Oh, what kind of position will I hold in my future, in my career, like a CEO type of position? Can I achieve it? This type of position. Um, Like honestly, with like that question, like as long as you set your mind to it and you have good work ethic and you're a hard worker and you know, because like honestly, with like CEO positions, like I could totally see you achieving it as long as like you are like completely aware of what's going on around you, like how the like other employees react towards each other, and like having like great like oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time talking tonight. Just sorry guys. If you just like put practical plans and like actually like work on like coming up with ideas and like applying for the positions and really paying attention to what goes on in the workplace, then yeah, why not? CEO positions are good positions to be in. Sorry guys, I got the wind howling, I got things beeping at me. It's raining like real bad outside. And maybe you have your own like kind of like business plan in your mind. If you have your own like business plan in mind and you want to start up your own business that way, you can have that CEO position without really having to fight for it, you know, then that's also another way to get a CEO position. Um, and like career thoughts are always good. It's like actually the steps you take to put them into action and implement them into your life on whether or not like you can achieve them. Like I feel like you can achieve them. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. Entrepreneur type of career. So you want to start up your own type of business. As long as you have like a practical plan set out in mind and actually like do the steps necessary to achieve it, then yeah, go for it. After job, what do you mean by after job? Like, are you working at a company right now that you're not satisfied with, or? Well, that's good. You'll definitely have to let me know what that is. And like when you do that, just know like it takes time and it's like a slow process to actually like get things going. And you may like hurt in like, different areas within it, but in the end, like if you continue to work hard and you don't lose faith and you don't give up on your dream, then just keep going for it and don't let nothing stop you, even like little setbacks or like little hardships. What exactly like type of creative adventure like are you like wanting to start? Um, like I don't know, like it could be a YouTube channel, like if you're starting a YouTube channel, like put content out there that like people like really enjoy, and if there are people like in the same type of like creative adventures and like do the same kind of creative endeavors or whatever, try to make it stand out to where it does catch other people's eyes. Yeah, you can definitely have a successful entrepreneur career. Like the Six of Swords just came out, and that's like moving on to calmer waters. So, with you leaving one job to pursue what you have in mind and you feel passionate about, like, yeah, it's definitely going to be successful. Just know that it does come with hardships, and it's not easy to, get to the top of whatever type of career you're exactly like trying to venture out onto. But before you do this, like, because the King of Coins in reverse came out, like, before you do that, make sure your, like, finances are in order and, you have enough money. Make sure, you pursue business loans and get all that stuff going before you actually take that step on that business venture yourself. Keep saving money. Watch frivolous spending. Don't let people, like, try to come in and like contract with you to like mess up your finances going. Um, and if you have like the right steps in mind and your plan set in place, it's gonna be very prosperous with the Ten of Coins coming out. Like it's gonna be very fulfilling. Like, but also know that even with that, there are gonna be people who are snakes and want to come in and like try and destroy what you have going for yourself. Um, that's a big goal. Like, if you set your mind and you do what you have your plan, like, yeah, it could be successful. But also know there's a lot of competition when it comes to that big of a entrepreneur career decision. It's kind of like the stock market. A lot of competitors. The risky business. Okay. I hope that advice resonates with you. I feel like I'm kind of like repeating myself. So I'm going to move on to the next question. Is Heart's Love still in here? You're welcome.
What?
What? Did it come across your phone? What are we doing? I don't. Hold on, guys. I know you can hear me. I'm trying to. I don't care. It's high. You got a warning for friggin'. Okay, sorry guys. I guess there was a warning that came out for a flood warning that came out. Yeah, anyways. Travel, they said it would be fun. Yay! Oh. Okay. So I'm not seeing Love Joe in here. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're gonna tip over. I feel like I'm like in a cradle right now because it's just like babe, this is like tornado weather, I swear. It's like yes hi, it's like tornado and flood weather. What the hell? Okay, just are like me back to So just like I've asked like everybody else with these like love questions, I hope I'm not like skipping anybody. If I am, I'm sorry. But just like I've asked like all the previous ones, like I get on, and because I used to do the same thing, like, but from like a tarot reader's like perception and like my own perception, like you're not gonna know anybody's thoughts or feelings towards you unless you ask them. But even in that, it's, like even if they do tell you like how like me, I don't know how to say this without like I'm trying to like put these into nice words. Because I don't want to like anybody like to get like a bad vibe or like, but like from my own personal experiences, like sometimes it's best not to know what people's thoughts are towards you. But if you're trying to pursue like a relationship with them, then take that first step, be bold, ask them how they feel, ask them what their thoughts are. Like, he's there, I'm sorry, his first day was this week. Um, you know what I mean? Like the best way to find out like how people feel about you is just to go and ask them directly. Like me personally, I don't think tarot cards and oracle cards can exactly give you the right words on what people are looking for as to how another person feels about them. Okay, like I'm sorry if it came off harsh, but it's like, like tarot cards and oracle cards, they're just like they're, they're advice cards like of what possibly could be or that type of thing. Like, and so if you like want a direct answer, like go to the source and ask them. Okay, who's all in here? Yeah, I can definitely give you a general reading. You want to share this with me? Huh? General read for Shakishi. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Shakishi. Sorry, you guys are staring at the ceiling. What does Shakishi need to know? Am I even slightly pronouncing it right? Probably not, huh? Is it Sakshi? I'm probably just totally murdering your name, so. What's coming for Sakshi? What does Sakshi need to know? Okay. I'm glad I finally pronounced it right. Hold on, I gotta grab that card. It flew on the floor. Like it flew. And we have the Five of Cups. So obviously, with the Five of Cups, it's like you're stuck in your head. You're overthinking situations. So maybe that's like something to work on. The Five of Cups, it's like in despair, overthinking things, analyzing it. Crying over spilt milk. Not seeing the two options that you still have. When the three, because there's like three cups that are spilt, and like there's two cups like still behind the person, and it's like in your head about regrets, overthinking things, not being able to move on, not being able to find the positive out of the negative. Oli, I will get to you after Vanita. What does Sakshi need to know? And then you have the Five of Wands. So, like, like maybe you're like stuck in your head, like thinking about how like you can come out of like out of this despair, like how you can move forward. Because with the Five of Wands, it's when in the upright to me, it's like you're fighting people, like you're battling, you're not able to like come to a mutual agreement with anybody. So maybe you're thinking about your options on how to like come out of a situation in a positive way. And then you got the Ten of Cups. So yeah, when you get out of these these negative thoughts and stop maybe you're quarreling with yourself inside your head, and like maybe you're having a hard time making a head over a heart decision. But once you come out of that energy, you're gonna have a Ten of Cups situation. It could be love, it could be career, it could be any aspect in life. So there is a positive outcome for you once you're able to move forward. And maybe you need to do some self-reflecting. Maybe you need to let go of some past resentment. Maybe you need to heal some childhood wounds. Maybe it's baggage that you're holding on to from past relationships. And that's always a good thing. Like, especially when you can find positives when you feel like there is nothing positive going on in your life. And sometimes it's easier said than done, but it also takes a lot of self-reflecting and a lot of self-healing to actually look at all the negative situations you've been in your life to find the positive and find the lessons and able to move on. And then you had the Five of Swords that came out in reverse. So it's like, exactly, like you're done with negative situations. You're done with situations that are holding you back, and you're just trying to find the right direction to go to, make your life fulfilling, for you to be full, as just like being with yourself, being comfortable being by yourself, before you go into any like a new like love adventure or business endeavor. A strength card just came out, so it's like finding the inner strength to come to a common ground with your inner demons that hold you back and keep you in a negative state of mind. Because like the only person in life that can stop you from moving on and achieving your goals is yourself. So when you stop holding yourself back and you actually feel good enough, because you are good enough, but a lot of times in life, like, we don't feel good enough for ourselves, so it actually holds us back from actually being able to move forward and pursue our own dreams. Because you do have to find happiness with inside yourself before you can have and find happiness with somebody else. Oh, I'm sorry, Shruti. Yeah, so just keep working through those self-doubts, those limiting beliefs. Stop holding yourself back. Stop letting like whatever you've gone through in life like keep you in despair and keeping you feeling like you're not good enough, because you are. Find self-happiness before you go look for it somewhere else. Okay, Shruti, you're welcome. Peace and blessings to you, Denise. Okay, Shruti, I could totally just like murder. I feel like I just murdered pronouncing your name. Denise, give me a second and I'll get to you. I got two people in front of you. No, three people in front of you. And then okay, thank you, hon. So after I do Denise's reading, that's where I'm going to end the live reads, because I don't know if it's like what time it is anywhere else, but it's 10:50 where I'm at, and yeah, I kind of want to go to sleep soon. Yes, Vinita, you are. What's coming towards Fruity and Love? What's coming towards? Okay, I see it. Actually, I'm gonna switch that. I'm gonna use my little mini dice. So Shruti, the first card out is the Four of Rods. In any other tarot deck, it talks about like coming together with, and having a loving, wholesome like relationship, a relationship where there's equal give and take. What's coming for Shruti in love? Six of Cups. So it's like you're getting ready to like enter into a relationship. And when this relationship comes, it's gonna be, because the Six of Cups, it comes off to me as like equal give and take, balance. You know, two minds coming together as one. People who want the same thing are on like equal understanding. Instead of fighting, like it's people who can come together and actually really talk about things. So in this deck, it's the rods. Joe girl, so I have two more people. I'm going to end the live stream after I answer Denise's question, just because it's getting late where I'm at and I'm getting tired. And I just don't want to overdo myself. But I will probably go live tomorrow. So if you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell, you'll know when I go live, and I can give you a read tomorrow. Coming for Shrieking Lord. The Seven of Pentacles, like, it's in reverse. So, with the Four of Rods, Six of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, it's definitely gonna be like a very peaceful relationship. It's not gonna, there may be like arguments, or not argument, I don't want to say arguments, but like disagreements, but it's gonna be handled in a very like positive situation. Like, I see it being like a person who's going to be very cool, calm, collected. Like, they're not going to like put you down for having different opinions. Like, they're going to be somebody um who is like, they have good communication skills. They work things out. They talk about things instead of like fighting and arguing. Um it feels like a very like fiery, passionate energy coming towards you. It could be a new person. It could be, somebody from your past that you could have gone to school with. It could have been like a friend relationship, but like you guys went different directions and you guys are coming back together. Um, you saw, I actually am gonna end the live stream after Denise. I have one person before Denise, and then I'm gonna end it. So, but I'm going to be going live tomorrow. If you want to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you'll be notified when I go live. I can definitely um do a read for you tomorrow. Um, Rudy, I hope that resonated for you. But also, like, again, don't rush it. Don't be like wondering like every 5 minutes, like, oh, are they gonna show up? Like, because the minute you start rushing it, the minute it's gonna be like delayed. So, just continue to like grow your finances, continue to work on yourself. Um, I thought my mod was in here. I don't know where he went. He may have passed out. Um, to answer your question on answerly. Wow, I'm starting to get tired to not speak. But to answer your question, like about it being this year, I don't want to put a time frame on it because you know things can change. It could prolong it. It could speed up. So it could be. It may not could be. Just don't rush it. Continue to do self love. Continue to work on yourself. You know, um, continue to like build yourself up. So when this person does come in, like it's not gonna be a negative situation. Whew. Sorry, don't mind my yawn. Yes, Vinita, you are. Thank you for that subscribe and like just like I said, I plan on going live tomorrow to do more live reads. So you'll definitely get that notification when I do live. Feel free to pop in the chat and post your question and I'll definitely um give you a reading then. What is next between me and S for Vinita? You have the Six of Rods that came out. So I'm taking it you're already in a relationship with this person, or maybe it's a close friendship. I see it taking off to like the next step, in a positive way. Whew. Raya, hun, I'm gonna end the live reads after Denise, because I'm starting to get tired. Oh, you're not in contact? Well, then maybe you need to be bold and make that first move and come into contact with them before it can go anywhere else. Like, people can sit here and, think and think and think and hope and hope and hope and pray and pray and pray for something to come together. But then again, like, um, I get what you're saying, but honestly, like, if it's somebody who you want to pursue, then definitely reach out and make contact with them. Tell them, be open and express your feelings on how you feel towards them. And be respectful. Maybe the feelings aren't the same. Maybe they just want to remain friends. Don't push anything. Don't rush anything. And maybe just give him some time and space. He may not be ready for a relationship. So, like, the best advice I would give you, is move in a positive direction. Um, so just like, I'm just gonna give you advice, like, honestly, from my own experience. And this is like speaking from current situation and experience. Um, like, where you have reached out to him, and honestly, it seems like he may have other options, because if a man actively is interested in you and actively likes you, he's not gonna ghost you. He's not gonna put you on leave. He's not gonna leave you on unread for sure. Um, and he'll actively take steps to pursue you and have a relationship for you if he has honest feelings towards you and if he's attracted to you in that way. But if he's not actively showing you the signs, give him time and space to work on it and figure himself out as a person. Um, and it doesn't hurt to reach out and be like, "Hey, how are you? I was just thinking of you." Because speaking from true experience, current situation, like, yeah, I'm perfect example of that. Like, I shot my shot. We both shot our shot, and, like, honestly, like, it's so far so good. Like, so it just takes one person reaching out, but it's not really gonna work unless both people put their effort. Um, vibes from the cards, like, I'm just going off the vibes from, like, the energy. Like, he could be really super busy. He could be tied up with somebody else. Um, the Five of Rods also speaks about moving forward, like, whether it be on from the situation, um, you know, um, and he could be being distant with you because he doesn't want to. Could not want to get your hopes up. Or maybe he's just not actively interested in you and he just wants to remain friends. Like, I'm going off the vibe of, like, the energy from you and, like, just the overall situation. Like, he's not actively talking to you, he's not actively pursuing you. Yeah, the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords just came out, so it's like he's not wanting to pursue this with you right now, even though you would like to. It's something that is also keeping you trapped in your head of maybe thinking of, like, why me? Why? How come? Like, why is this not coming together? Like, things take time, but it also can't be rushed. Um, Usa, Monica, and Kasuma. I'm going to be ending the live stream after I do Denise's question, just because it's getting late where I am and I'm getting tired and I just don't want to overdo it tonight. I will be going live tomorrow for doing live reads. So if you would like to share, share, subscribe, hit the bell, the notification bell for when I do go live. You guys are more than welcome to come in the live stream, drop your questions down in, and I will definitely do them tomorrow. You're welcome, Benita. Denise, are you still in here? Okay, do you want to retype your question so I can pin it to the top? I do want to say thank you to everybody who jumped in the live stream and in the chat, posted questions. I really do appreciate you coming over and checking out the channel. And those people who have liked, shared, and subscribed, I definitely appreciate those. Oh my goodness. Does Vincent plan to reconcile with me? So the two cards that flipped over are the Five of Rods and the Sun card. With the Five of Rods, it's as you can see, like it's like people battling back and forth. Maybe he's battling back in his head on whether it's the right option for him. And then the Sun card, like the Sun card's always a good card. You know, like maybe like his like his battles within his mind and in his heart are actually keeping him from taking the steps to reconcile with you. I do see him like maybe like coming in with some quick communication. Because the Six of Swords came out and that's like moving on to calmer waters. The King of Swords is like direct communication. I see him coming in to tell you about like, he may have to put an end to certain situations before he can fully reconcile with you. Maybe there's like, some past healing he needs to work on and you as well. And maybe when you guys close out some cycles with other people in your life, then maybe it'll be the right time for you guys to reconcile. And then the Ace of Swords just came out, so like it's gonna be very mature communication. It's gonna be well thought out. Maybe he's like feeling kind of nervous on how to approach you. And maybe it's like thinking of ways like on how um, because karmic partners can be anybody. It could be anybody who wants to hold you back, somebody who doesn't want you to move on. It could be a crazy ex-lover. It could be, a crazy stalker friend. Those crazy stalker friends are never always good. I know what it's like to have those. I also know what it's like to have like a karmic partner who doesn't want to let you go, who's trying to keep you stuck for own personal gains. And maybe he's just not ready to cut ties with his ex. Because the Six of Rods just came out and it was reversed, so it's like you know, maybe he's not ready to take those actions to cut it off with a karmic partner because, you know, maybe that karmic partner still has him, you know, swindled and has the rose-colored glasses pulled over his eyes, and who knows, maybe it's a situation that he's comfortable within, and you know, I'm scared of change. I don't know about this person, I don't know about you, but I know about me. I'm scared of change. I don't like change, but sometimes it's a forced must and very well needed. You know, maybe he's trying to get his finances relined out and straightened out before he does come. You know, so just give it time, don't rush it. You know, try and give him his space and his time to deal with the issues that he needs to deal with at hand. Don't try and come in between him and the situation he's trying to end. You know, just let it like happen naturally. Don't try and force anything. Don't try and force your way in between them, because by doing that you're just gonna cause more issue and, you know, bring on karma yourself that you don't wanna might not want to deal with. So, you know, just let that situation work out on its own. You know, if he does reach out to you for like support and asks for advice or just somebody to talk to, continue to do that. But also, you know, set your personal boundaries with him so you don't get used, so your feelings don't get played with. Don't let yourself become a third party. So, but I hope that resonated with you. I'm feeling super drained and super tired, so you're welcome. But thanks for coming and checking out the channel. Thanks for jumping in the live stream. Sorry I didn't get to the rest of your guys' questions tonight. I'm just super tired. So, but this is where I'm going to end this live stream. I hope you all have a blessed evening, day, afternoon, wherever you may be on this planet. Yeah. So, see you till next time.